Previously on Truly Bedrock.
Look at all this. See this stuff? This stuff could be even better. My tools could be even better. There's a tunnel that just goes off into the Nether. We're going to go digging for netherite, and hopefully we can get ourselves some even better tools. Yeah, buddy, we are back here at the base. We are. And that's a noisemaker, I tell you. It's a noisemaker. Oh my gosh, I have been busy at work. Yes, I have. And look. Empty inventory. It's okay, I just emptied it. Everything's still healed. Tools are staying healed. This system is working like a dream, I tell you what. And we will need to eventually upgrade this to be something. You know, it would be nice that if I took something out of there, that it had like this massive incremental amount of XP that was built up into it. That would be amazing. But this right here, this represents a little bit of work that I've done that I didn't bother to film because, like we've talked about, there's a limited amount of storage capacity. We can only film and show things that are very important. All the rest, it doesn't make sense. Why would we fill up our databanks with all that excess information? So I've been in the Nether digging around looking for this amazing stuff right here. This ancient debris. Ancient debris. Yes. Now, I'm still struggling with the way that you talk on this planet, the way things are spelt and the way they're said. So I don't know if this would be ancient debris or if it's still pronounced ancient debris the way I'm used to pronouncing it. We'll have to find out. As we find more people living on this planet, maybe we can ask them about spelling and pronunciation for things. But this is important. This stuff is important. This stuff is important because we wanted to use, and this stuff is important as well. Blackstone, that's what it's called. I wanted to use blackstone and quartz to swap out at the slime shop and see if we could get it to look a little different. Maybe a little bit of a better contrasting pipe coming out of it. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch my previous logs. You'll find out. It should be the one. It should be the log right before this. Log number 4, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we've gotten some stuff here. I've gotten these magma blocks and a little bit of basalt, and then a whole bunch of this netherrack. I'm not even quite sure what I'm going to use it for, if I'm going to use it. But it seems like at this point, it's a good idea to hold on to stuff, because you never know when people are going to buy things, or you never know what people are going to need. So it's just good to hold on to it. And this is still here, because I've got an idea. I want to go up to the rocket. I want to gut the capsule. I want to take all the components out of it, because I'll be honest with you, I have no idea how in the world I would get that capsule to go anywhere. It's stuck on the ground. I'm going to presume you'd probably need a rocket to put underneath it. I don't know how we're going to build a rocket. So I feel like for now it's okay to scrap the capsule, pull the technology out of it. That way I don't have to sit in. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Let's run over here. While we're running over here, I'm going to explain to you so that you can understand what I'm up to. Okay? Ooh, that's loud. And I wish it would make me face the other way. We'll have to work on that. But I had to go in the capsule again and sit in that awkward position, climb into that chair so that I could do another search to figure out some information about, in this bedrock existence, how things spawn, where they spawn for that ancient debris. Look at this. I still love it. And whenever I run by, I just give it a little hopsy. See, look, this right here. He's still just standing there staring off into space. You're still just a weird creature. I don't get it. Are you waving at my store? Is that what you're doing? I think so. But yeah, I'm thinking about swapping this for blackstone and swapping that for quartz. Maybe it'll look a whole lot better. I just haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. But over here, I've started a what does that say? To mining mesa, desert, and reef. Oh, that could be important later. Okay, so look. See how these little fellas are spawning out here? I don't think he can fit through that, so let's go ahead and run off before he comes after us. But in these open areas, you can get all kinds of creatures spawning. And they can get out of control. It gets to the point where you got to be careful that they might attack you, they might beat you up. It's no good. So I looked online and I saw that from level 22 down to, I think it was 8, something like that, is where this ancient debris stuff is most likely to occur. So I got this idea. What if we dig one wide tunnels, spaced 1 block apart? Ooh, let's get some of this stuff. Why are we going to let that go to waste? Come here, you. You come with me. Come with me if you want to live. I don't even know if it's alive, but here we go. Let's get more of this stuff as well. So I've just been, and you can see, we're exposing this black stone. We're exposing gold. We're exposing quartz. We're getting netherrack. And these magma cubes, not magma cubes, magma blocks. I think that's what it's called. Whoop. And the ancient debris. And if you notice, no mobs are spawning in here. It's perfectly sound, silent, quiet, safe, except for lava. And with lava, we just have to do this. Let's see here. Okay, that's my little tunnel. Okay, and see how I just kind of take my time? Just take your time. And if you see lava, you should have enough time to respond to put a hole in the floor so that it pours into that spot, and then use some netherrack in your inventory and just cover it back up. And so it makes for safe digging. Now, with this great protection we've got going on, I have fallen into lava once or twice and managed to get out quick enough that it almost didn't even hurt me. It was pretty cool. So once we can get the ancient debris set up. Oh yeah, gravel. We get gravel as well. Once I get all this ancient debris set up on my tools and my armor, we're just going to be that much safer. Let's just keep digging. We'll get to the end of this little row right here. But the other thing I've been doing is, so if you notice, rows are open on this side and they're not open on this side. So if I go this way, undug would be to my left, and if we're coming back the other way, undug would be to my right. And so what happens is, as I expose stuff in the walls, I just go, like for now, if I expose something in the wall on the left, we're going to go ahead and dig that out right now and cover it back up. Now, I was leaving it, and the problem is, so let's say that there's something on the right, and I dig that. Where'd it go? Okay, it worked that time. But sometimes when you break a block, it'll go to the right. And so then I had to break this, and I had to walk through and pick it up, and then plug it back up. So pretty much, whichever side of the wall has not been dug yet, if I expose something, I dig it out and cover the wall back up. It's important to cover the wall back up, because if you leave a too wide spot, that seems to be where bad guys are wanting to spawn. So as long as I leave this one wide, we're getting a ton of materials that we can use in the future to do stuff, or to sell or whatever. I'm finding all kinds of great stuff. The gold, quartz, netherrack in a plenty, blackstone gravel, and of course that ancient debris, that stuff that's going to be so important. For those of y'all who don't know, maybe on your planet this doesn't work, but on this planet and the planet that apparently I somehow remember, I don't remember being on another planet, but the planet that I remember information, like apparently somewhere in my life, I learned how to talk, I learned how to walk, I learned names of things, because I know all kinds of names of stuff, even though it's here. It's almost like it's another dimension or something. I don't get it. It's maybe eventually once we gut the capsule and get all the computer stuff out, we could start to maybe do some computations or something and figure out what in the world is really going on. But anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. This ancient debris stuff. Not only does it make your stuff where if you drop it in lava it won't burn up, it also makes it where it lasts longer. So this pickaxe, which has a certain amount of durability before it tears up, that ancient debris is going to make it last longer. Oh gosh, and now we're going to get a bunch of racket going. So there's one other strategy that I want to do. So you saw what I had to do to get over here. We have to run through the nether hub area type thing to get over to this spot, and then come down here. And we'll come up here and I'll explain this. I'm going to show you, because I do need to get some coordinates. So with my one wide tunnel, everything's nice and safe. We can run around. We're not worried about gas or the magma cubes or hoglins and piglins and all these other creatures trying to get us. And it looks like right through here, somebody's been digging an area like they may eventually extend this tunnel. And if they extend this tunnel, that little walkway I just made to get down there is going to get blocked off. So here's what I'm thinking of. I've got to dig one wide tunnels anyway, right? So what if I dig one wide tunnels going this way, and in this way, and then that way, and way down underneath, because we're up around 44, and I'm digging, the tallest part where I'm digging at is down at 22. So it's definitely underneath this area. So what if over here by my portal, I was to build a little area with like some ladders or something where we could climb down into our area, and I could dig to my heart's content. I could dig like a crazy person and just get as much materials as I want and need without having to worry about digging through the walls to get down to the area and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I want to do. So I'm going to first keep digging on my tunnels a little bit, and I think I'm going to start once I get down to the level I want, I'm going to turn around and start trying to dig one of those tunnels in this direction so that we can line up right about -15, something like that. So I'm going to do that for a little bit, and then once I've gotten that dug out and I can show you some progress, then I'll go ahead and turn the camera back on so that I can record more documentation of what's going on at this planet. I hope somebody someday gets to see all this stuff. Well, look at here, look at here. Look at how much I've been digging. That goes that way. That goes that way. Now, everything on the left is dug out pretty far. Everything on the right, I've started digging some of it. I do have a path down that way. But let's go over here, because I want to show you. I kept finding stuff, and I decided, you know what? It's time to stop. Show, don't tell. I think that's how that works, right? So let's run down here. My voice is a little froggy. I think there's something wrong with my helmet. Maybe it's not regulating humidity or something, right? I don't know, but it's messing with me. But this right here is what I've been looking for. Now, I am using a Silk Touch pick. So it's letting me pick up nether gold ore and the quartz ore. I don't think that you can I don't think that you can fortune ancient debris. We'll go and just dig this out as we move forward. From what I know, what you have to do is you must cook ancient debris. Let's see if we can do this without falling into lava. That'd be horrible to do it on camera, right? Now you can see my pickaxe. My pickaxe definitely is netherite because it kept tearing up. It was tearing up so fast. I've torn it up a few times. And I decided, you know what? I found enough netherite. Let's go ahead, even though we're not going to do it on camera, let's go ahead and at least get our pickaxe set up and ready to go. But let's run back over here. So, I did a little more research, and it looks like, I think it was like level 12 or level 15 is the optimal level to find netherite. But I have been finding netherite from level 22 down to level 8. But on top of that, I'm getting a bunch of other great blocks too. I didn't realize it, but this is a great way to get gravel. We'll go in there in just a second. While we're at it, I want to check the store. I want to see how the store has been doing. See if it's made any sales or not. If it has, we might have to stock up a bit. Let's run down here and check and see. Uh-oh. That foxy guy ran off. That's not good. These statuesque people stand. Look, he's back to normal. And now Zloy's just stuck standing there. I don't think he's going to move. Or is it Zloixp? See, it says Zloy, and then it's Zloixp. It gets me all mixed up. But let's see here. So did we sell any slime heads? Ooh, we did. Nice. Did we sell any glow ink? Oh, nice. Did we sell any slime? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How many diamonds is this? Yikes, I'm going to have to go back to the slime farm and get some more slime in here. That's 30? Oh man. I'm getting close to recovering the amount of diamonds I've spent just on all the books for everything. Let's go ahead and do this. We're just going to dump that in here. I'm going to still leave those carrots there for now. I'm not quite ready to deal with those carrots. Let's go ahead and run back to the base. And I'll show you about this netherite and what I figured out. Now, like I said, I don't think using fortune on it is going to work. So it just seems to me that it's better to go ahead and use Silk Touch to catch all the ores, and then we'll bring it back to the base, and then as we need the XP for stuff, I can break it up, or as I need it for stuff, we can break it up. There's that stinking box there still. I still need to get a camera set up for that, don't I? So here's all the netherrack we've gotten so far. Boy, them slimes are just going crazy. So here, we'll dump all this in here. So these 9 chests are netherrack. These 2 down here are still single space. Right here is blackstone. We're collecting a ton of blackstone. We've got, what are they called? Lava blocks? Magma blocks. That's what it is. I don't know why I keep calling them lava blocks. We got a bunch of quartz. We got a bunch of gold. Look at this. 36 ancient debris. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm remembering correctly. And then look, we're getting close to a whole double chest of gravel, which is awesome. So let's see here. I need to name these picks so that I don't get them all confused. Let's just break one and see what happens. Do you get anything for it? Nope, you get 1 ancient debris for it. So we'll put that up. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and cook 1 of each. We're going to use this to get us some XP to heal the pickaxe. And also, I think it costs twice as much fuel to cook the ancient debris. And I think you could cook it faster in a different kind of cookery. But you can see they cook pretty fast like that. So now we're getting this netherite scrap. Oh, we almost got the pickaxe healed up. Come on, 1 more. That's good enough. We'll do that. So then we get, is it gold? I think it's 4 pieces of gold. And then we craft it here. That'll give us a netherite ingot. Awesome. Oh, I got 1 too many gold. It's okay. You go back. We'll use you later. And then we're going to use this thing. What is this thing called? Upgrade gear. I don't think that's what it's called. Let's see here. Maybe it's a bench of some kind. No? Well, what in the world is that? Okay, now I have to know. Maybe this is the tool that we need to use. Ooh, that made it go fast. Smithing table. That's what it is. Mr. Smith. For some reason, I want to say Mr. Anderson. I don't know why. So let's see here. So now what we need to do is start covering all this stuff and all these tools with netherite. So I've got 1 ingot. Let's go ahead and make our shovel netherite, because I have been using that to tear up a bunch of gravel. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ingots. 9 ingots takes 4 scrap each, so I need 36 ancient debris. How much do we have? Where'd it go? I know it was right here. We have 32. I have to find 4 more. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and restock the store, and then I'm going to find 4 more, and then we'll come back, and hopefully I'll have all netherite gear. And if we have time, I'm thinking we might try to deal with the rocket ship. Look at that moneymaker. Boy, oh boy, I tell you what. Now, I have a feeling that pretty soon people are going to get sick and tired of buying slime. So while we sold a whole bunch, that's really, really great. It's probably going to be a little while before we sell some more. So I'm going to have to think about maybe another type of shop or something if we want to keep making money. Now, I've got an idea for another shop, but I don't think we're going to do that quite yet. Let's just do this. A little bit of maintenance here. Dump that in there. Oh, almost. Doesn't say. As soon as we get a stack of that, we can cut it in half and put it in the store, and I think the store will be restocked. But one thing I started doing was going ahead and running a whole bunch of netherrack through this machine to get nether brick, because we're getting a bunch of coal, so might as well use it up so that it doesn't back itself up, and we can use this to start building up these XP banks even more, which is great. And speaking of, I have named my tools. I haven't named my sword yet. I moved the anvil. I can't remember where I put it now. Where did I put the anvil? Oh Anvil, where are you now? Anvil, Anvil, where are you now? I don't know. Okay. Well, so here's what we've done. We have got How Fortunate, which is our Fortune 3 pickaxe. We've got Cranked to 11, because that's our basic pickaxe for like getting cobblestone, cobble versions of blocks. We got the Leaf Blower, good for tearing up leaves off of trees. We got the Choppity Chopper for chopping down trees. And the What You See Is What You Get, which is Silk Touch. So whatever block you see when you break it with Silk Touch, that's what you get. And the Shoveler, our awesome shovel. I want to name this the Swashbuckler, but I don't know where in the world I put my my anvil. So we'll deal with that at a later time. But I also want to show you this. Yes, I still haven't dealt with that. I want to show you this. We're going to go up to the surface. It's so hard that is so far up there. It's so hard to tell if it's daytime or not. So it took a little bit of time. I climbed inside the rocket ship, and it was not the easiest thing in the world to figure out how to dismantle all of the components. Now, I kind of made a bit of a mess. I'm not going to lie. I was more concerned with gutting the thing than with keeping stuff organized. So it's going to be a little while before we can figure out what goes where and what connects to what. And what Jessiba's left the game? Wait, is this a game? That doesn't make sense. And then I forgot to chop that, so I need to get that floating block up in the sky. But please don't be alarmed, okay? It's components everywhere. It's strewn all about. It's a big mess. But the inside of the capsule is now empty. I have stripped it of all components. We got them all outside here. I've put some of the components in chests. This is more like the shell components. Stuff that I think if it's out in the weather, it's not going to hurt it so much. But all of the very intricate electronic stuff, I had to put in chests. Hopefully we can get all this stuff sorted and figured out. The cow still has not disappeared. Huh. I don't know what to make of the sheep that disappeared. Maybe sheeps can do that. Maybe sheeps can teleport around in this world, but yeah. So pretty good progress. Got ourselves some netherite tools, which is just awesome. We've got the rocket ship cleared out, which is just... What is that sound? Do you hear that sound? It's coming from over here. What is this? What are you?